Hi everyone, Shane R. Monroe here. We'll get started by going over to desktop mode where we're going to do all the festivities. We'll assume that you have EmuDeck installed and you're using ESDE as your launcher. Next, open up your browser and go to a tiny URL /LairAceDeck. Look in the description if you want the full length. This goes to archive.org and we're going to choose Show All. And look for that big fat zip, about 2.6 gigabytes. Now, when you download it, put it inside the downloads folder and make sure that your browser doesn't butcher the .zip file extension. And hit save. Now, this is going to take a while. In this case, it's going to be somewhere around 40 minutes. So we're not going to make you wait that long. We're just going to zip ahead through the magic of desktop editing. Next up, open up your Dolphin file browser. Go to Downloads, find the DG Helper pack.zip, right-click, find Extract, and then Extract Archive here, Auto Detect Subfolder. This shouldn't take too long, and what we end up with is a folder called DG Helper. Now, there are three things in here: stuff to copy to your home, stuff to copy to emulation, and these art packs, just in case you want them and you don't want to have to scrape them. I thought I would provide them as part of this. So let's start off with copy to home. Let's split our view, and on the right-hand side, let's add your home folder. Go inside of the copy to home, and there's an applications folder. Left drag that over to your home folder. You can select copy or move. I'm just going to do copy. Make sure you apply to all and write into, not skip, write into. There you go. Now this will be very quick. There's not much in there. What we're looking for is this Singe folder right here. That's what we needed to make sure we copied over, and it is definitely there. Perfect. Now find the bin file here, select Properties, go to Permissions, and check is executable. That bin file must be executable for this to work. Okay, now to go to the emulation root. So this is wherever you have your emulation folder. If you use my tutorials, it's EMU Virtual. If not, go to where, say, your SD card is, wherever that emulation folder is, right there. And we're going to left drag, well, almost. We're going to left drag this over and copy or move. And again, we're going to apply to all, right into. If there's any sort of an overwrite, make sure you do that as well. Again, this won't take too long. It's a little bit bigger. But what we're looking for in here is this ROMs folder. And you can see here, if we follow along, ROMs Daphne. And we'll be copying all the stuff into this Daphne folder here. And you can see there's Ace, Lair, and Lair 2. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Can you believe that that's all there is to this? It really is. I've definitely made this easier than the last one. Let's go ahead and run ESDE now and check our work. Now, I've already got some media scraped in here, so it's going to look a little bit different for you. It'll be nice and plain for you when you get here. But for me, I had some stuff there. We're going to show you how to scrape it anyway, just in case. So once this loads up, you should have a new entry called Daphne. Sweet. We go in there and you'll see Ace, Lair, and Lair 2. Lair 2 is not completely intact. If you want Lair 2 to run, let me know in the comments below. I will get you the files you need to make that work. Okay, so let's test Dragon's Lair. This is probably why you're here anyway. It does a quick parsing. It only does this once when you first run it. And there you go. Here are the controls for you: coin up, and then start, and then sword, forward, backward, left, and right. This one's pretty easy. Space Ace has a little bit more complications. I took all the audio out of here just in case. But you can see it runs fine. It's got the overlay and the whole bit. Everything's great. All right. So if you hit start and select together, it will kick you back out. Let's run Space Ace. Again, much like Dragon's Lair, Space Ace will need to do its parsing. Dragon's Lair 2 does it scene by scene, which kind of sucks, but you're probably here for Dragon's Lair or Space Ace. Now, when you hit start, you get to choose what level you want to play: Ace, Cadet, or Captain. Those are selectable by the buttons you saw on the overlay. You can always scroll back and check it out. Space Ace takes 2 credits to start, by the way. And there you go. You can see that it works just fine. And if you don't believe me, you can try to run Lair yourself, Dragon's Lair 2, and you'll find out it doesn't run. It just stops. There's a couple files missing. Again, I can help you out with that. So let's talk about scraping, right? Now, I've got some movies there, but I don't have the full metadata. So let's go in here, scrape the system, and we're going to look for Daphne, select it. Go to Start, and the 3 games will get scraped. And you'll get the full metadata, the screenshots, all the data that you would expect to see. And you'll even get it for Lair 2, even though Dragon's Lair 2 doesn't work. I considered stopping this whole thing and doing it over again to include those missing Dragon's Lair 2 files, but I didn't have the strength, so you'll have to bear with me. But again, if you want to see Dragon's Lair 2 working, I can take care of that for you. All right, so we've got them successfully scraped, and now when you go back, hey, look at that, the names are right, you got the videos, you got it all. Listen, if you like what we're doing here, of course, like, subscribe, hit that bell. You guys know what to do. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.